Okay, so we're back to Elden Ring. Yeah, because I've been playing all the new games, and at the end of the day, you end up coming back to Elden Ring. I end up coming back to Elden Ring, in spite of its flaws. So yeah, I just tried to play Starfield, and that didn't go well. Played a couple dozen hours, and by any estimation, by most standards, that would be, that would mean that you got your money's worth, but that's far from the truth when it comes to Starfield. Um, it's just so disappointing, especially considering all these games that have been over delivering in the past few years. Um, yeah, you feel like there's no excuse. And yeah, I'm gonna rip on this game a little bit because it deserves to be ripped on. It's so good. It's so self-evidently good that I think that you have to critique it hard now, because I think the honeymoon phase has been over for a while. We're in a good time where we're waiting for the DLC to drop. Uh, I guess it's either 6 months to a year away. Who knows? So yeah, I think it's a good time to start speculating, to start looking back and saying, has this game been dethroned or bettered, or and obviously this is a very subjective conversation. I mean, a lot of people hate these games. A lot of people don't think that these games represent good design at all, and I totally understand where they're coming from. But if you drink the Kool-Aid, if you buy into the Soulsborne, Elden Kiro hype, then I think that it's a good time to look back, to look at the modern, recent releases, and to judge them against this piece of art. Because, you know what, um, I'm just flabbergasted by how many games have been released after this. Big budget AAA games, big legacy games that have been released after this game came out, and they're just like really weak approximations of what they could have been, judging it against this. What do I mean? Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game could have been as big as Elden Ring. Same level of graphics, maybe a little bit better. Didn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. Never needed to be. It wasn't about the graphics. It wasn't about fidelity. It wasn't about the engine. If you had released Final Fantasy VII Remake complete, with this Elden Ring engine, with this From Software engine, you probably could have, without adding any bullshit, any of the expanded universe bullshit, any of that, what do you call it? Anything after Advent Children, anything having to do with Dissidia, Advent Children, anything having to do with the compilation, fuck all that. Keep it original, expand where you need to expand, fix the script, make things better, but don't add any fucking bullshit. And please, to fucking God, do not pad it with fan service, weeb shit, horse shit. Please. They could have done it. They didn't do it. They wanted to milk that game for fucking decades. And it feels like it's an injustice. It feels unfair. I hate to say that. I feel like a fucking teenager. It's so unfair. Yeah, it's so unfair. They should have given it to From Software. They should have just given Miyazaki all the money in the fucking world and been like, forget whatever you're working on. Forget whatever you're working on next. Do this. Do this. And then you can move on. And I think that Miyazaki would have done an amazing work, because he is of the minimalist style. And not only is he of the minimalist style, with Elden Ring, he proved that he can do the maximalist style. And not, get lost in a soup of just retarded builds. It's conservative and stately enough to where it works, to where you can be super anal, to where you can split hairs about how precise it is, what builds are viable, which are not, and it just offers so much variety. And not that I will ever scratch the tip of that variety, because I don't give a fuck. I play one fucking build. I play big sword build, because people get knocked around easily in this game, break their fucking posture, get a big fucking sword. You know what? This is what I thought Final Fantasy VII was going to be like. I thought that you were going to be able to break people's posture. I thought that everybody's gameplay was truly going to be unique, not just, Cloud's a little slower, Tifa's a little quicker, Barrett shoots. Who gives a shit? They all play essentially the same, and because the battle system is not it's not well made. It's not a good battle system. Everybody has these severe shortcomings, and I think it's not even the characters themselves. I think like a lot of the shortcomings that characters have are built in so that you switch around. Cloud got knocked on the floor because he's got no poise. Oh, okay, I'm gonna switch to Tifa. Oh no, Tifa's asleep, or she's poisoned, or she's a midget, or she's a frog. Gotta switch to Barrett. It feels so obligatory.
Man, if this was Elden Ring,
it feels like you have to. You can't make a build that is independent. That is so cowardly. But yeah. Sorry for expecting Final Fantasy VII to have a labyrinthine, giant, impossibly complex Midgard, because that's what they promised. They said that Midgard was going to be like this fully explorable, fully developed, fully realized slab of world, and it wasn't. Not even close. It was a bunch of set pieces, and you know what? They weren't even good self-contained areas. There were so many instances where you would hit these invisible walls that would tell you, don't go there, you can't go there. In this cinematics, supposedly modern game, it's telling me I can't fucking go there, but I'm exploring. I thought that's the thing. The game slows you down so that you can explore, and it mostly punishes you for exploring, and then it obliges you to engage in padding and story content that was never in the original, that nobody really asked for. Well, whatever. Let's get on with it, or I'm gonna be here all day. Still gotta talk about Starfield and Baldur's Gate and Armored Core 6, which is very good. Are you gonna start a new game? Okay. So there really are no builds. There's like 3 builds. It's like a ranged magic build, a ranged bows, crossbows build. This is the coolest armor, the Confessor. That's the coolest fucking armor. But I usually go with the Prisoner, because I don't mind being in rags. What's B? Does B have boobies? So we always go as Lady Señorita Salazar. Let's see. I pretend she's one of my red-headed ancestors from the lands between. There we go. Base template. We're gonna go with... Where are mine? I'll load some favorites. They're all just variations on this first one. They just become increasingly more feminine in the face. Ooh, hips get big. Big hips, small hips. Big hips, small hips, big hips. Ooh, her face changes. How do I want to zoom into her face? This face is chubbier, slimmer. Yeah, she does get... At first, kind of feral. The pale. Should I go with the paleness, or should I go red? Eventually, I settled on this. Huh. Choices, fellas, choices. Fuck. Alright, we'll go with this. We'll trust my latest refinement. Oh, look at that. I love that. It's so dark. It's kind of Cthulhu-esque. I love that. It's starting to approach that Victorian era a little bit. Okay, let's finish. That's right. Thank you. First bit of jank, actually, is the narration in the beginning. This motherfucker sounds like he's tired from the trailer. Like he gave it all during the trailer. And now he's got nothing left for the intro. This is a bad intro.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Look at the titties. That's Marika. Radagon. Pay attention. Can't rely on Vatividya and Smoketown and all of them's to collect your lore.
In our home, across the fog, the lands.
Yeah, another remake of Demon Souls.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Ooh, absentee mother, breaking stereotypes.
Knight of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden.
I hate that it's so cheap. Give us a fucking nice cinematic. What are you doing? This is a fucking 200-hour game. Give us a fucking cinematic.
Demigods all claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Yeah, I really wish they would. They would add a decent cinematic in the beginning.
Of their newfound
This is fucking concept art. It feels rushed. It's what it feels like. Like they couldn't get the last 20% of the game done, so they said, "Fuck it, put a fucking slideshow in the beginning." Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about the stories in these games. Come on.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
It's almost too minimalist. Oh.
Rise now, ye tarnished,
Yeah, why?
ye dead, who yet live.
Yeah, give me a reason.
The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
That's cool, but I'm not engaged.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands,
Bad motherfucker.
the ever-brilliant Gold.
Like, what?
Fear, the deathbed
What?
companion,
All these side-ass characters.
the loathsome dung-eater,
Fucking shit-eater butt-fucker.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir.
They all know him. Yeah, he likes to collect the...
Knowing.
Oh, Jesus. Bring it down. All these lamers. Except for Horalu. He's pretty fucking awesome. Everybody else, though, fucking losers. Oh, shit. I forgot to get that first gift item. God damn it.
Whom grace would again bless.
Dude.
Tarnished
Yo,
of
they know how to draw hands,
now.
dude. Hands are hard.
Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand.
Just kind of hoping for a bit of a
before
nip
the
slip.
Elden Ring
It is my character. I get to do what I want with it. My body, my choice.
and become the Elden Lord.
For what? A cinematic that was, that's exciting, where you kind of get to like the characters and be like, yeah, I like that one. That one's me. That's my bitch right there. That would have been awesome. The ring. Okay. Be right back. Alright, here we go. Kind of reminiscent of Bloodborne here. So, it's the lady who theoretically summoned us, right? Tarnished, wizened finger. The tarnished's wizened finger. Tarnished's wizened finger. Wizened. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord Okay. Don't know why. Don't know why anyone would want to be an Elden Lord. I don't know what that, endows me with, or I don't know what that gives me. I don't know what that imparts onto me. I don't know what it means. And very ballsy. They're not trying to blast you with the beauty, but the beauty's there. Chapel of Anticipation, which is pretty funny. They're kind of making fun of us. They're making fun of our sense of anticipation. And look, we can jump. See, because of that, I can't go back to other FromSoft games. Maybe Bloodborne, because I never really played Bloodborne. I barely played it. It's because I refused to buy a PlayStation 4. Back in the day, it was buy PlayStation 4, amplifiers and guitars. Ooh, I was like, yeah, fuck video games for a while. But you can't get away from them because it's the ultimate expression in art. It's just the ultimate burrito of all the best art, best visual art, the best music, sometimes the best stories. Writing can be spotty. The writing in this game is only good because there's so little of it, and it's almost inscrutable. So, I think we have a shield. Oops. Yeah, we're not gonna survive this. I love how fast this game is. Oh yeah, we can't heal. We're good. Dead. But we'll get to come back. Like about 30 hours in, we'll get to come back here. Okay. It's smart, to use sound effects when you don't have the budget for a cinematic. It's cutting all the most unexpected corners to make everything fit. Just filthy. DiCaprio style.
Yes, indeed.
DiPriccio.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Nope. Here's all the here's where all the weebs get wet. Where all the coomers go coom.
Shinobi-yo.
Don't worry, Torin.
Oh.
目覚めてください。
To await the end.
あなたの
Lesbian love.
ため
This is your fate.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden way.
Not sure why,
Even if it
but
does
it's
violate
true.
the golden order.
Oh. The Empire. It's got that Sekiro beginning. I swear to God, these are all just remakes of the same story. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's about time that we get a dynamic story that changes dramatically depending on who you congregate with, the choices that you make. But in this game, it's just so oblique. It's not fun following the NPC storylines or the story, quote unquote. I mean, what's the story if it's just you? It's not voiced. Of learning and remembrance, recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Yeah, I'm gonna do a vague Irish, Scottish, Northern British messy, vague accent for this game. Okay, Sights of Grace. And really, when you compare it to the other Souls games, this game looks incredible. It looks super smooth. I really wish I had my. I really wish I had a little shield. Oh, I do have a shield. Well, that's versatile. Surprisingly thoughtful. You parry? Ooh, nice. Okay. Hey, sir, may I parry you? May I parry you? Oh. Too fast. Which is good that you can be that fast. Huh? Oof. I'm glad I got 2. That's pretty cool. Too much of a pussy. Shit, good save. Oh. Oops. Trigger finger. Ah. There we go. Oh, 14 souls. It's pretty cool. You're so nimble in this game. I look like an escaped Griffith. Look at me. But I'm not all malnourished and tortured. I'm good. Immortal. Wonder if I can just get behind this guy and stab him in the back. Probably right. Eventually you can, yeah. Dark Souls 4. No, when this game was announced, I thought it was going to be more like, you know, a very, you know, Souls-like Shadow of the Colossus type of game, you know? It kind of is that, and it's more Souls than anything. But yeah, no, I thought the play style was going to be a lot different, a lot more, I thought there was just going to be a lot more variety in the builds and play styles. More radical variety. Like I thought there were going to be some builds that played just like Sekiro and the boss, like the ninjas, like the ninja style, like flipping around and throwing, you know, things that obscure and, you know, mystify your target, misdirect and poison, stuff like that. And of course you can do all that stuff. But you can't play like Sekiro in this fucking game. You can't be fucking carrying people with your katana. It doesn't exist. You have to use shields. It's something of a step back from that fighting system. Which is a shame. I really thought that they were going to go all in and do like, here's a Dark Souls build. Here's the Sekiro build. Here's a more refined version of the Hunter build. You know, it's tricky and it's quick and, you know, it can restore its health, but it's very vulnerable. It's very frail, can't wear heavy armor, and blah, 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 to actually give some weight to the different builds, because there aren't really different builds. I mean, the builds are pretty much up to the player. And at the end of the day, they all end up feeling pretty similar. Which is a shame. Missed opportunity, it feels like. But the game is still fantastic, I'm just saying. That's why it's like a very, very good 9 out of 10.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
A great world, but aside from the bosses and the first time through where you're feeling that sense of discovery because you don't know what these items are, after the sense of novelty wears off, it's very difficult to come back. But after you spend so many hours inside the game, you know, it's so in you that you start to miss it. Okay. And I was surprised when I saw that this was the first boss. I was like, wow, you're taking it easy. Normally I would parry him, but I'm rusty as fuck. And I just want to get out of here. Okay. Slightly reminiscent of the Tomb of the Giants. Maybe it is. No, I doubt it. Ah. You know what I wish they would do? Every time we open big doors, I remember Vagrant Story, and I'm like, oh, Miyazaki, please do Vagrant Story. Please. Give us like a 30-hour or like a fucking Dark Souls length remake, reinterpretation of Vagrant Story by Hidetaka Miyazaki and his teams. Soul Reaver 2 while you're at it. Just give him all the games, you know, because he's like, at least you know he's not gonna fuck it up. You know, even if it's not like some fucking super 10 out of 10 top tier, you know, it'll at least be like a fucking 8.5 to a 9 point something, you know. Oh, look at that. The magnum opus. So, upon starting the game, I didn't even notice the Sentinel. I didn't even know that people were getting stuck on this guy until way after I beat the game. So that was crazy for me to realize that I totally missed him. I don't know how that happened. I came to talk to this asshole, and I just went directly to the shrine. Or did I? I went somewhere else. I don't know. I just didn't look at the Sentinel. I didn't run into him until much later. And I fucking whooped him, so it wasn't a big deal. But I am a maiden.
Without the strength of runes and without
It's mayhem,
invitation
motherfucker.
to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
But I'm already dead.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance.
You know, I was gonna say that he's bloody, but so am I. Everybody's bloody.
To the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Cool.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted.
Ooh.
It's time you set off, I should think.
Do you now?
Castle Stormvale on the cliff. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Damn. Roasting me. Okay. Bye. So from here, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna get a certain sword, and we're gonna get a certain Ash of War. But first we have to do the obligatory getting of certain mechanics. Huh. Oh, that's jump. Okay. We gotta get some transportation. Talk to this feller.
You're tarnished.
Santa Claus?
I can also see that you're not after. Then why not purchase? I am Kale.
Alright, Kale. We can sell, so that's cool. So that's cookbook. I don't use any of this shit, to be quite honest. And this is one of the flaws, I think, in the game. Even though it gives you the option to craft all kinds of fucking bullshit. Yeah, I have no interest. I sold all of my fucking ingredients to shit, you know. I was like, take it. I'm never gonna fucking craft. The game never feels like you have to fucking craft. Unless you're putting fucking limitations on yourself for a certain kind of run. You never have to engage with this shit. So that was something of a letdown. At least you can sell your trash.
Goodbye,
Alright, sit down. We could wait until it's night and talk to what's her name? No, not yet. We have to go further. Oh Lord. The game likes to take its time for how, you know, quote unquote open it is. It's a bit on rails in the beginning. Even though it's not. It is if you want to get ahead. Because yeah, I think you have to get to a certain side of grace to trigger the cutscene that we need to get our hands on Torrent, the horse, or the yak, whatever, the Yakul, whatever they call it. I like that you can run while you're crouched. That is so cool. Sweet. Shit. Okay. Right here. I hope. Shit. Let me go to attempt to look at my menu, try to level up. Like, what's going on, man? What's this game about? Trying to level up here. Oh, yeah. Just boiling.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. Burn.
Cool.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Whoa. What?
They serve
Sounds punk.
the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Kinky.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Whoa. Hey, take it back.
I can play the role of maiden,
Say what?
turning runes into strength to aid
Huh.
you in your search
Make
for the
muscles,
Elden.
make money.
You need only take me with you
Oh shit.
to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Did you say foot?
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
Whatever that means.
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Oh fuck.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Message.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Psst.
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Please.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
So I don't even know what the requirements are for this fucking sword.
Your ambitions,
Probably like
the principles you would follow.
a bunch of dexterity and a bunch of strength. Okay, see you later. Alright. How do I... Here we go. So we do boom, boom. Ooh, this brings back memories. Holy shit. Oh my god. Shocking. I am shocked. My heart was not ready. Oh boy, I'm gonna pass out. Alright, well, where are we going? Where are we going? Whoa. Yeah, too bad these giants don't quite fight like the ones in Sekiro. The ogres and that shit were fucking terrifying. Yeah, I found all the giants in this game to be fucking mid as fuck. Ah, yes. Jump. Revolutionary. Yes. Oh, yes. Lady in red. Or in white. Whatever you want.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed
Oh, no.
the sea for me. They fought for me.
Oh, fuck.
Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads.
Their heads.
Taken
And their
stood
cocks.
to the spider.
In their
Did you know
balls.
if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid?
Liar.
A lark when you think about it.
Sitting sideways.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the
Yup.
one in the white mask, I suppose.
What a prick.
You want to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I
So you
don't
didn't get the
have
invitation?
courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared.
That's so funny. I want to conform, but I don't want to die.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Oh, Lord.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them.
Oh, Lord.
And that, despite my craven heart,
Craven heart.
I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
That's
It
life.
was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? Tell them I'm finally getting the
Charming
hang of it.
accent. Cool outfit. Give it to me, bitch. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Too soft. Oof. Now that is nostalgic in the most painful of ways. Life. Elden Ring. Man, where are we going? Well, let's look at the map. We're trying to go right here. Okay. Gonna take a little detour. Gonna find a certain enemy that drops a certain sword. The Knight's Sword. It's pretty vanilla. I think it's just another iteration of the Drake Blood Sword, Great Sword, from Dark Souls 2, which I don't like. But I like the Drake Blood Great Sword. That was a fucking sick ass fucking sword. Great moveset, great damage, variety. It was like fucking like 3 or 4 types of damage. It was fucking insane. And the moveset was quick. And it was devastating. Like it was the perfect great sword. And it was the only weapon that I like in Dark Souls 2. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Nice. Oh, whack. Shit. I think we went too far here. Fucking big ass game. But I love it. Go here. Oh, it's so cool that you can do this. So once you get torrent, it's over. Shit. Just thrilling the first time through, because you're like, whoa, where am I going? Ah! What the fuck? It's immense. It's amazing. Don't fight the wolves. Oof. Damn. Amazing. Look at that. Imagine Final Fantasy VII like this. Imagine. Like the whole game. They could have done it. Those motherfuckers. They could have done it. They said, fuck that. You guys like that game too much. We know you're gonna pay. So, okay, we're gonna head to the map. So we don't waste no times on detours. Oof. No! Fuck. My 40 souls, no! No! How am I gonna be Elden Lord? Oh, well, at least you have a map here, or a compass or something. Yeah, you have a little thing showing you where you left your shit. They're compromising. You kind of have to in a game that's so fucking huge. I'm glad they did it. Look at that. Yes, get my fucking 40 souls back. Oh. If I can figure this out. Shit. I'll get this. Oh. 40 fucking souls, motherfuckers. That's right. Really, the best way to level up in the beginning is to just raid shit. Raid all the treasure in the overworld. Eventually, you'll find yourself with like a ton of souls. You can just cash them out whenever you want. Souls of a dead whatever. Souls of a brave warrior or whatever. Get all them souls. Crack them open. Get that money. Level up. Buy a drip. Go to town. Okay, where are we? No, we're getting there. It's just that the game is fucking huge. Yeah. We're getting there. We're not gonna need any of this shit. Surprised at how lame the fucking loot is in this game. Just super tight, curated loot. Kind of whack. Wish that the gear had more perks and abilities and, you know, little special things that made them unique besides just looking a certain way. Oh shit. I've been busy, I swear.
I've been testing you.
Oh yeah?
Determine if the Elden Ring.
How do you feel about me pussing out and just taking a huge ass detour?
To endure this long
Endure!
arduous path.
Endure!
Endure! I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what.
It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start.
Ew.
Whereas I merely pretended.
Ooh.
There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided.
It's the cool kids club.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Take all the moments you need, babe. Okay, cut. All right. Hey.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth.
All right.
Teach incantations. The strength
That means you're useless to me.
and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table hold should become the Elden Lord, I might.
So you're not even my competition. You're just gonna help me out. Sweet.
Proper form, writing rule over men.
My man.
Do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I do. Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. Something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the 2 fingers?
Whoa.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Oh boy. Okay. Good man, I suppose. Hey, I'll come for your armor eventually. I'm not even gonna wear it, but it's nice. What do you want? Let's see. Ooh, we can afford nothing.
Hurry up and buy!
Okay.
Hurry up and buy!
Alright. Oh. I guess I'll go.
Hurry up and buy!
Alright. I totally feel wanted and invited and embraced and appreciated.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table hold. Covert quarters of the 2 fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elder Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots. You know, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
So sweet.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Blushing girl. Hey, you old cripple. I'm gonna kill you in about maybe 50, 70 hours in.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table.
You won't forget this one either,
As
motherfucker.
your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior.
Oh,
you
bitch.
are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place. Newcomer.
Would you my master now? I'm supposed to listen to your punk ass? Fuck you, nigga.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Ah. Leisure. Okay, everything's locked. Superb. Hey, fellow handsome.
Hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Oh boy. Ah, yes. Open doors. Our man.
Your new face. No matter. saying. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Okay.
The curly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. Got no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same.
Alright, slavery. Let's take advantage.
Besides, it helps me forget.
On one hand, I despise slavery. On the other hand, I need your help. If you're not in a position to refuse, all the better.
Good to know. Should we use it? No, not for us. I don't think we're gonna use whatever's in there. Oh, Fia.
Greetings, great champion called by grace.
Hey, Blondie.
I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hall.
Dick.
Great champion, would
My
you allow
blood.
me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the
Stout-heartedness,
warmth of a
boy.
champion. And you,
What a way to put it.
I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Shit.
I understand. Your disdain is only natural. But should you change your mind,
And temporary.
come pay me another visit.
Teleportation immediately. I love it. Go back here. Okay. Let's go forward. Get that map. Shit. No, my 40 souls, no. No, fuck, no. Well, at least it loads fast. Faster than Starfield, I'll tell you that. Shit.